Bet King Ethiopian Premier League. What an evening we have ahead of us as Welayta Dicha takes on Hadiya Hosaena. It's a guy Kidane Mariam up against Mulgeta. They do win today's game. They go fat. I thought it would be a huge move by Tegai Kidane Mariam's charges.
That's a huge one. It will be a huge one. Because could replace Fasil, the defending champions, in that position. That would be a big plus for Welayta Dicha. They have the capacity. They have two wide players, Adagao Badeg and Jared Dawit. They are not natural offensive players, meaning today they are playing without offensive players, but they are playing with the kind of players we call them wing backs. They will move up and also drop back to make it a 5-3-2 defensively.
Sheno Carficho, having an early chance to be captain for this Hadiya side. Looking for Vayegezahen, who's already scored twice this season. Looking for goal number 3 this evening. They haven't had that many goals throughout their squad. Obviously, the highest is Haptam Chadese in there with 4. This hasn't been really starting all the fixtures, so Mulgeta Migret has 6 goals up front. That should be good firepower to try and trouble what looks a back 3 for Welayta Dicha today. Finally, free kick again. The doubt just inside the Hadiya Hosaena box. Big battles coming through. Involving Tegai Berhanu, who's had a very rare chance as well to start today in this Hadiya side, replacing Ephraim Zacharias. Seno Carficho, under pressure from Sinta Yewu Mengistu, as well to bring it forward to Tegai Berhanu. They're playing out on the wing. Him and Haptam Tadese sandwiching by Gezahen. Samson Tidawun exchanging passes as well with Tegai Berhanu. It comes back to the captain, Seno Carficho, almost getting crossing space. Agao Badek on the other side as Jared Dawit defends on the right. Bye. Tegai Berhanu is trying to attend to that move being made by Haptam Tadese. It's been picked up, come back in to Malcolm Bogali now. Takes a long one. He's looking for Anthony Guksa. He's got more space ahead of him with Idris Sayed. Finds Haptam Negusie instead. Takes a long one out wide, looking for Nagao Badeg. It's picked up by Idris. It's a good chance. So Nagao continues with his run. He's got a couple of options inside that box, and that's a bit too high for either Sita Yewu Mengistu or Menyiri Wondimu. These come off as big chances. Look at how much space Nagao Badeg had.
He has so much space. He has to run above 50 yards from the center, only to bring in a cross that is not worth the salt. It was good performance by Idris Said in the midfield for Welayta Dicha.
That's adjudged to be a foul by Jared Dawit and Haptam Chadese. Now, this is Seno Carficho, the captain. That's to Haptam. Scored 4 goals already this season. Looking for goal number 5. Continues with the run. Seno Carficho looking to suddenly get one past Anthony Guksa. Very good defending from one of the Guksas in the league. A huge footballing family. Tesfa Lebachu, you know how good he is from this kind of distances. Waiting for a float. Trying to get Vayegezahen. Probably running past Degu de Pepe. That did not happen. Hosaena looking more and more sure at the back. They haven't been under so much pressure apart from those 2 runs. One of Menyiri Wondimu, the other of Sinta Yewu Mengistu. Shitamabuna and Gabriel Medin highly up in the stands. Will be up against Welayta next. Hadiya, they actually take on Hadiya. We'll get a Migret. So they're watching just how good the men in blue are performing today. It's been given away to Tesfa Lebachu. Picked up again by Haptam Negusie. She's Mengistu. Good ball to Nagao Badek. Out wide. Chance for him to try and run into spaces. Idris Sayed is providing the support. He's come back to the center instead. You've got to find those balls to their front men. And then Nagao Badeg, just like Jared Dawit, have been given that responsibility. Giving away possession to Haptam Tadese. Vayegezahen is ahead of him. Haptam Tadese continues with his run through the center. Quick attack from Degu de Pepe. And another one from Nagao. And to call it a delicately balanced game, but the truth of the matter is Hadiya have been on top of it. They have had more possession, even though it's mainly been in their own half.
They are solid. They have 4 defenders at the back, and of course with Tesfa Lebachu. Really, the 4 do not really move up to join the attack. Their only work is to defend.
It's been given away to Tsegai Berhanu, having another chance to cross this one into the area. He takes a short one to up against 11th to Yared. It's picked up by Heno Carficho. It's got support from Haftam Tadese out wide. Here he comes through the center. Now looking for Bayer Gezahen. Forgot it behind. Samson Tinawan! Good power behind the midfielder's strike. But suddenly not on target.
Good setup there by Bayer Gezahen. When they can't allow you central penetration, then they will give you that space just round the 18-yard box, the half space. Well, with a good shot, but really not aiming.
And they are going to pass with Samson Tinawan. Bayer Gezahen now. Back to Samson Tinawan, and let's fly this time.
I think it's good display for Hadiya, and it's pure complacency by Welayta Dicha, allowing Hadiya a lot of space right in the half spaces to be able to take shots, and this is the second time.
Now a chance to bring a cross into the area. This is high and good to Mekari Giorgio, who was looking to have a return in there. Just not check it as eventually Timon Mary picks up the remains. Mekari Giorgio jumps up high in the air. Yeah, that seemed to have come off the hand of Yared Dawit. Not sure it was a penalty. Did Yared Dawit know this was coming his way?
It's a penalty, clear one. I think he must have bumped off his left arm. And Giorgio knows that that was an opportunity for him at least to play from 11 yards away from the goalkeeper.
Here he comes. He's right-footed. Henry Sayed gets it past the wall. And good save from Messiah Yano. Made it look very easy. The Hadiya Hosaena goalkeeper, but had good power behind it. And the impact certainly has been felt by Haftam Tadese, who is staying on the ground.
His intention was right. His power behind the ball. And you have Sinteyo Mengistu and Munilo Ondinu just coming in case the goalkeeper drops the ball.
Looking for a return. It's a long one into the area. Looking for Sinteyo Mengistu! And it's been turned in! Messiah came off his line. The ball was so high, and Sinteyo Mengistu, with his lanky figure, rose highest. Turned that one in, and Welayta Dicha have the lead here in Dredawa.
A good feed from the left-hand side, and a poor clearance by Messiah Yano. He's the goalkeeper. He has his hands to himself. He comes out, doesn't put his hands on the ball. There are three defenders in there, including Heno Carficho. But what a way for Sinteyo Mengistu, who's been quite quiet in this particular game this afternoon, but does what is necessary for him at the crucial point, at the stroke of halftime, to put the ball up in the air.
Abebayeho does well, punched away by Timon Mary. To Heno Carficho out wide, it's brought in low, and this time cleared by Degude Bebe. Defending as a unit is what Welayta Dicha are doing here.
This was a good one. It was bending, it was heading to the goal. But again, a good goalkeeper will definitely throw that ball away just for a corner from Abebayeho Yohannes. 6 games that Sion Merid has missed since they played Bahadar in a game that they lost by 3-1. Today coming in as a prime goalkeeper.
Heno Carficho miscontrols it, and now the counter-attack could be on. That seemed to be holding back from the captain, but the referee has played it on. Floated through the center, looking for Sinteyo Mengistu. Now a big chance out wide. The flag was up on Abebayeho Achiso. But even then, they had created the chances. That is how quickly they can break down any team like Dicha.
And that's what I expect from a team that is sitting low, playing with a low block. No offside. No offside on Abebayeho Achiso.
Ukwari has a chance. Ukwari! Big chance. And a big save from Tion Merit. Oh, wow. It will not get closer than that suddenly for Hadiya Hosaena. And it's surely the closest they have had in this second half. The second half substitute, Umed, should have scored.
I think he was caught in two minds. He's a left-footed player. He knew that he doesn't have power on his right foot. Just think twice, but again, the way he hit that ball was not the right one because there was no power behind it and make it very, very easy for Sion Merit to collect it.
A big day for Welayta Dicha. Simply a sad one for Hadiya Hosaena, who now will have relegation talk in and around their dressing room again. Not a good sign, but we